All right, good morning, everyone. I hope you guys are having a great day with the subs so far. I'm sorry I'm not there. Hopefully I pop in sometime during your class just to check how things are going on. But if not, I think that you guys are all able to figure out today's stuff pretty well. Just do your best. I hope that some of you guys are watching this just to see that it's helping, because it is 5 o'clock Friday and I am still here making this for you. So what you watched and learned in your previous videos and activities that I left for you guys was that in every triangle, no matter how big, no matter the sides, obviously there's always 3 sides, but no matter how long they are or anything like that, every degree in the angle will always add up to 180 degrees, no matter what. And so hopefully that you guys understand that by now. And if you understand that, really, the next part isn't too bad. So I know that in this triangle, if I add triangles if I add angles A, angles B, and angles C all up, it's going to give me 180 degrees. However, it does not give me the specific degree. It gives me the equations for each angle. So the cool thing about math is that even if I don't have the specific numbers, I can still give the information it gives me to solve for what it's asking for. And right now it's asking for x. So instead of A, I'm going to use 6x plus 1. Instead of B, I'm going to use 9x plus 4. And instead of C, I'm going to use 6x minus 14. So instead of adding A, B, and C, I'm just going to add each of those equations. So for A, like I said, we're going to do 6x plus 1. For B, I'm going to add it to 9x plus 4. And for C, I'm going to add it to 6x minus 14. And that's going to all be equal to 180 degrees no matter what. So I just added up. All I did there was I added angle A, angle B, and angle C all together to give me 180 degrees. So before I can solve, and you can separate your variables and constants just like we always do, but before I can solve, I have to combine like terms. So I've got my x values, 6x, 9x, and 6x. And 6 plus 9 plus 6, I'm going to add it in my calculator just to be sure, gives me 21x. And then I'm going to combine all my constants, positive 1, positive 4, and negative 14. So when I do 1 plus 4 minus 14, because that's negative, I get negative 9. So 21x minus 9 equals 180. All right, now that looks a little bit more simple, and I can separate my variables and my constants. I want 21x to stay, and that's the only variable. And then my negative 9x is going to flip to positive 9 on this side, and it's going to add to 180 that will stay positive because it does not flip over the line. So then 21x stays, and 9 plus 180 is 189. And then to get x by itself, I'm going to divide both by the coefficient, 21. And then x will equal 189 divided by 21 is 9. Good. All right, so if I really wanted to, I could go back and plug it in to each of these values, each of these x values, and all 3 of those angles will add up to 180. So I know that you guys will probably not do this, but just to prove it to you, I'm going to do it right now. I won't do it on all of them. But if I start with 6x plus 1, 6 times 9, times 9, it's been a long day for this pen, plus 1 equals 6 times 9 plus 1 is 55. Then 9x, I'm sorry, I don't want x, I want 9 for x, plus 4 equals 9 times 9 plus 4 is 85. And then 6 times 9 minus 14 gives me 6 times 9 minus 14 is 40. And now if I add them all up in my calculator, 55 plus 85 plus 40 equals exactly 180. So yay, we're right. But I know you guys probably don't care about it that much. But we're looking for x. X was 9, and so we were right. So now I'm going to look at number 2, so that just to give you guys a little bit extra support. So I want to add together every equation in this triangle and set it equal to what every triangle is equal to, 180 degrees. So I'm going to start with x minus 2, which is the first angle, plus 2x plus 4 plus 2x minus 2, and then we're going to set it equal to, you already know, 180. Then I'm going to combine like terms and solve. Positive x plus 2x plus 2x. So this is 1x. 1 plus 2 plus 2 gives me 5x. Negative 2 plus 4, come on, minus 2 should give me 0, but I'm just going to check in my calculator because we always do that. Yep, gives me 0. So I'm going to put plus 0, but do I really have to? Nope. Plus 0, maybe I won't do plus 0. Equals 180. And then that's just the same as 5x equals 180. And then I'm going to divide both sides by 5. And then x will equal 180 divided by 5 is 36. Good. So there we are. I'm going to do 3, and then on 4, I'm going to show you kind of a shortened way that you could do it, but you just have to pay really close attention to detail. For 3, we're going to add up 7x plus 11, 2x plus 2, 4x minus 28, and we're going to set it equal to 180. So 7x plus 11 plus 2x plus 2 plus 4x minus 28 is equal to, of course, 180. And then we combine like terms and solve. 7x plus 2x plus 4x gives me 7 plus 2 plus 4 is 13x. And then positive 11 plus 2 minus 28 is going to give me 11 plus 2 minus 28 is negative 15. So minus 15 equals 180. Then I'm going to separate my variables and my constants. Variables, constant, 13x stays, positive 13x. Negative 15 will flip to positive 15. Positive 180 stays 180. 180 plus 15 is 195. And that equals 13x. Then I'm just going to divide by my coefficient, 13. And that'll give me x equals 15. Yay, we did it. And again, we can plug it in and check, but to spare you guys time, I'm not going to do that. And then for 4, I'm going to show you a quicker way. So instead of writing all the big long equation out like this up in these problems, all I'm going to do is combine my terms to begin. So let's say that these are both 1x, which we already know. 1x plus 1x plus 4x. 4 plus 1 is 6x. And then when I combine my constants, positive 26 plus 14 minus 10, so 26 plus 14 minus 10 gives me 30. So I'm just going to add it to 30. Plus 30 equals Always in triangles, all angles add up to 180. Okay, so all I did there was combine the terms in one sweep. So I could have written out 1x plus 26 plus 1x minus 14, or I'm sorry, plus 14 plus 4x minus 10 equals 180. But before I wrote it out, I just combined like terms before I wrote it all down. So all I would do is variables, constants, 6x stays positive 6x, positive 30 flips over the line to negative 30, and then positive 180 stays positive 180. So then negative 30 plus 180 gives me 150. 6x equals 6x, and then I'm going to divide both sides by 6, and then x equals 150 divided by 6, and that is 25. And there we did it. Kind of a shorter way, still the same things. The most important thing to remember when we're doing it this way is that you have to pay extra careful attention to detail, because whenever you are solving, you can't really see the steps that you might have mixed up. So do your best on this solving color. I will be back tomorrow to help you with any questions you might have, but this is really just to challenge you and to see what you can do, because you can all solve these problems. But yeah, have a great rest of your day, and I will see you hopefully